I didn't trade well today. I lost money. I broke my discipline challenge rules. And honestly, I really didn't want to make this video. But then I saw some of your comments about struggling with the same things, and I decided I had to do it. So let's go and see how much money I lost today on my funded account. And then I'm going to show you this little tool that I made to help keep myself on track. And it will also be free for you if you want it as well. I didn't take this trade, but I wanted to. It would have been like my B short, so I would have just got short there under that candle, 20-point stop, 30-point TP. The reason I didn't take it, it was like a second entry, but it's because the first time that price came up and tested the opening range, it actually went into the opening range before rejecting. So I wasn't sure. I didn't take it. It would have won. Instead, I waited and took this A long. It had a 14-point stop, 21-point TP, and it lost. Fine, that was my setup, but as you can see, I'm about to take another one. So I watched the first one and then I got into another one. The second one is also still an A long, but I shouldn't have been watching and I'm only supposed to take one trade. So it should have been a $140 loss today. Instead, I took this one. I think the stop on it was 17 points. And I did have an opportunity up there where I could have TP'd and basically been break even on the day. I contemplated it. I didn't do it. Instead, I thought, no, I'll hold for the TP. I'm not going to touch it. And then what's going to happen with this one? Well, okay, this one loses, and I end up losing $278 today. Okay, so that sucked. I didn't follow my rules. I took more than one trade and I lost on both. I suppose looking on the bright side, I closed it up at $378 or whatever. I've never done that in the past on a funded account, probably not even on an eval where I've just like taken two losses on valid setups and then been like, okay, I'm done. I really wanted to get back in. I wanted to take a long when it came to test the high of the opening 1 minute range, which was also the 15-minute opening range. I really wanted to get back in, but I was already like, nope, $378 is already too much to be losing in a day, so I'm not going to get back in. I did make a little tracker for myself because what I realized in doing last week's kind of wrap up video and then today was that my problems, and like I'm constantly telling people in the comments to do this and then I'm still, you know, failing on it, is watching my trades. If I hadn't watched that first trade, whatever, it would have just lost. I would have lost $140. Fine, that's much better than, what did I say? 200, it was 378. So I'd be much happier with a $140 loss, and then at least my discipline would still be intact. And last week I TP'd early on two trades. So had I not been watching those trades, I would have made $300 more than I made. So then I thought about that in like only 6 trading days. Watching my trades has caused me to TP early and to take another trade. And it's like, getting close to $600, well, five something, whatever, um, that I could have had in the account instead. So I made this tracker. It is so that you can keep track weekly of what happens when you watch your trades versus when you don't watch your trades, and then keep track of the differences, because maybe you do better watching your trades. Maybe you're like me and you definitely do better not watching your trades. And then you actually have something where you can keep track of that. And then at the end of the week, it gives you sort of a little area to reflect on it and see maybe what changes you want to make for the following week. So I'm starting with that today. I got to get better on the discipline. So this week, the focus is really going to be not watching the trades. I like to leave the computer going and the trade playing because it's so much better to watch after to be able to see what actually happened in the trade. And then also for my videos, it's a lot better to actually be able to show the trade playing out. So far, just leaving the room isn't working. Closing the platform worked way better. So now I'm thinking maybe I got to come up with something else where I have like a poster board or something ready and I can just like actually cover up the monitor, get my stuff, get out of the room, come back in an hour and see how the trade went. Oh yeah. Okay. So if you want the free tracker, it's So I have a buy me a coffee page. Everything on there is free. I've got the 4-step discipline builder thing as well. So if you like being able to print things off and you like reading better than watching videos, that's on there for free as well. And then the tracker's on there. It's I formatted it so it's really good to print, and I've left space, for people like myself that actually like to handwrite things in. Yeah, so you can go there and download it. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. It is on Buy Me a Coffee, so that's just like, if you want to buy me a coffee, then buy me a coffee. If you don't, please don't feel obligated. I want you to take the free stuff and use it if you think it's going to help in your trading. All right, so that does it for today. I will be back tomorrow, and tomorrow I really, really need to not watch my trade, wait for valid setup, and then shut it down and not watch. And I just wanted to thank you all. I've got just so many nice, like supportive, and then also like, hey, I'm in the same boat kind of comments on different videos. I had a video last week into the weekend that ended up reaching a lot more people. So I've got a lot of new people to the channel, and I think there's like over 500 subscribers now, which is crazy. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys because honestly, like I was feeling so down after taking that second trade and losing that much money. And then I thought, oh crap, I have to make a video. I didn't want to do that. I went into my YouTube, and then like the first comment that I saw on there was just like somebody saying like, thanks for showing this side of things, and I'm in the same boat as you, and like keep going. And there's so many nice comments like that. And that's really what made me be like, okay, how do I get out of this? I'm going to make this tracker. Maybe it can help other people too. And I've got to make the video because I told all these people that I was going to make the video and I'd be back Monday. And I can't just like hide the bad days and just show the good days or the days where I just take a small loss and walk away. So I hope you get something from it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.